Hey, happy Sunday, my lights. We're going to get started on today's reading right away and see what messages Spirit has. We also are going to touch base in the angelic deck and see if we have any angelic messages for my lights today. All right, first card up is the Knight of Wands, guys. So this is things are actually going better than you expected. I'm seeing things you've been wanting to do happening for you, coming to fruition. Dreams and wishes that you've been thinking of happening. All right, and in the center we have the Seven of Wands next to this Knight of Cups. All right, there is something that some of you have been wanting to say to this masculine for a long time, and you haven't yet stood up for yourself and spoke the words you want to speak to this Knight of Cups. Okay, it's time to do that. It's time to speak up, protect yourself, speak up for yourself, speak up about what your beliefs are to this masculine. All right, and this might be a brother, it might be a friend, it could be anybody, but this is definitely someone that you need to stand up to, and you don't have to do it in a nasty way. You could do it in a very nice way, and they're going to kind of freak out when they see you finally standing up for yourself, because it's unexpected. They've not seen that part of you yet, but it's there, and once they see it, they're going to fall back. They're going to fall back in line, okay? So they're not going to be doing what they normally do in regards to you. All right, here I'm seeing some kind of confusion. Okay, somebody is going through some kind of a circumstance right now with, I feel like this could be a relationship where you had an argument or a fight and you don't know if you're still together with this person because you're not talking, okay? So you're kind of in limbo right now with your relationship, and this is causing a lot of emotional, not so much trauma, but just I'm feeling like a lot of emotions, a lot of, concern, and even like a little bit of panic perhaps regarding, not really knowing what's going on. So I would suggest that you text this person or call this person or contact them. Even if the end is not what you want to hear, at least you're going to know where you stand, and you're not going to be in limbo going crazy. You'll start the healing process if need be, and maybe you won't have to. All right. So, and I do offer a $15 reading for those of you who want to know, the answers to things, or, you can just click on the description below the video and email me. All right, here I'm seeing somebody's working really hard. Okay, you feel like you're not being noticed. You feel like you're not getting the money that you deserve, like you're undervalued at your job. Okay, you know your worth, and here is this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so basically the Ten of Pentacles in this layout is you absolutely having full confidence in yourself and knowing your worth and knowing that you're not being appreciated right now. So I'm seeing an ending here for this beautiful King of Pentacles. Now, this ending is regarding something that hasn't been going well for a long time. All right, you might have a feeling still for this Queen of Cups. You might still even love her. All right, but there are a lot of things that you're not receiving from her that you want, that you need to be happy. All right, so you're at a point where you're almost willing to just, yeah, you are willing to just let her go, even though you love her, because you're coming to a place where you know that she cannot give you what you need to be happy in life. Okay, so let's continue. If this is you, please comment below the video. All right, I'm seeing some balance coming in. Wow, a lot of balance, okay? Both of these cards pretty much mean um, balancing coming in, things starting to seem right, things starting to right themselves, however you want to put it. Okay, and with that, I'm seeing a whole new beginning, a new start for this Emperor and this Queen of Wands here. Okay, so this is definitely about a relationship. This could be a couple out there who is getting back together. This could be a couple where, you've kind of been caught up in life. Maybe you have children and your children have been taking up a lot of your time, and maybe your children have grown now and you're realizing that it's time to get back to one another. And you're talking about traveling and just doing things you've never done before, or that you haven't done in a really long time. And this is going to spark your relationship back into, where, just about where it once was. Here I'm seeing, let me look at this, guys. In the center, I'm seeing this huge opportunity coming in for someone here that's going to bring in a lot of celebration and wealth. All right, this is definitely regarding wealth, guys. Wealth, abundance, security, celebration, living a life of luxury. All right, and over here, this is spirit driven. Okay, so this is in regard, something huge that is absolutely spiritual is upon my aquas right now in the mix. Okay, there's a lot of things being manifested by yourselves and also by spirit right now. And I always talk about the fact that we're stuck between two timelines. We're getting ready to move from the third dimension into the fourth and fifth. Some of us are already in the fourth, and how you might be able to tell is the third dimensional emotions are pretty steady with you. Fear, guilt, depression, waiting for the shoe to drop, just not feeling good most of the time. All right, that is the third dimensional way of life that we've all become accustomed to living. All right, and this has been going on for hundreds of years. Now, though, things are happening behind the scenes where the old guard is being taken down and a whole new world is going to present itself to us. Okay, new things, new life, new rules, new regulations, new money, all kinds of things are happening for us in the background that we're not privy to. A lot of it anyway. Some of it is coming out. Okay, but that would be third dimensional living, and then others, we're starting to feel differently. We're starting to perceive our lives differently. We're starting to open our minds to manifestation, to using our intuition, to connecting with others. Some of us have even touched base with the fifth dimensional feelings, which are, intense happiness and love. Okay, unconditional love. All of a sudden you get that love vibe towards someone. And you just feel so good. You want to hug them. You want to do something nice for them. That is fifth dimensional. And, we're bouncing back and forth. Okay. So we're kind of stuck right now. But Aquarius, I'm seeing this Six of Pentacles. So this is going to be coming in the future. How near in the future? I hope very near. This is all about money and finance, money coming into you and money's being shared with others. Okay. As you could see, this card, this beautiful golden deck here, I love it. All right. Is you see all the pentacles and pentacles being given to people in need. Okay. That would be the humanitarian, part of you. When these monies come in, you're going to have enough that you'll be able to share it. And here, this card is letting you know that you're going to get clarity on this. Okay, in the center, we have some stuckness, and you're stuck between the clarity card and receiving good news, okay, over the things that you've been wanting. Okay, did you get that? All right, beautiful, beautiful things are coming, Aquarius. Okay, now they're showing the victory card next to the sun. All right, so this is regarding a lot of positivity and happiness coming in, doors opening, and I'm seeing a lot of you are starting to let go of the past traumas in your life and things from the past that have affected you in negative ways, going through a huge transformation here. And this card in this reading here, guys, is representing like a new beginning in life. Okay, so we're all going through this transformation here at different times, different levels. All right, some people are still in the third dimension. They have one foot in the fourth. They're starting to get things. They're starting to see things and open up and starting to want to move out of that old way of life, the third dimensional negativity type life. Okay, and then those of you who are making this transformation, which I think is pretty much everyone right now, okay? But again, we're going at different speeds. We're, according to our frequency levels, we're in all different places. So, yeah, people are waking up at their own comfort level. All right, at their own speed. And I am seeing the Justice card here. Okay, the Justice card basically telling my Aquariuses that this new beginning, you're working toward this new beginning now that is going to be a beautiful justice for you, where doors will open and your life is going to start looking victorious instead of, heartbreaking and hard and difficult. You're going to start feeling differently. If any of you are feeling differently in a sense where you're feeling more comforted, you're able to comfort yourselves easier than before. In other words, I had mentioned to you the other day, guys, when you're feeling fearful, you can connect to your higher selves and just talk to yourselves and bring yourselves down from that. Just tell yourself there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm safe. I am protected, okay, by angels and, by source. And, just go with that. And you are going to bring yourself down from the fear. Okay, here I'm seeing somebody who's going through some kind of concern, all right, regarding some type of relationship here. This could be a business, or it could be romantic, all right? But I am seeing things working out for you. This is somebody who feels like they're lacking strength right now due to a lot of concern about their relationship, okay? You're feeling, beaten down, worn out. So something in your relationship has not been right for a long time, but it looks like this is going to right itself fairly quickly, and you're going to be celebrating once again with this partner. Okay. Wow. Okay. So let's see what the rest of this layout is telling us. All right, guys. So I'm seeing something toxic happening with this King of Swords here, and heartbreak from this toxicity. All right, it looks like it had something to do with a toxic work environment. Okay, so if any of you are in this toxic work environment that I speak of, all right, it's time to make a decision. It's time for a new start or a new beginning, a new position, maybe even a new career. Some of you might be in a career that is not resonating with you anymore. So in other words, when you first got into it, you were excited. You thought, this is for me. This is what I want to do. And suddenly, so the disconnect goes to the career as well. It goes into our jobs and careers where, spiritually we're changing. So maybe the corporation type world is not, servicing you in a positive way anymore. You're seeing things that are very distasteful. You're seeing people doing things and their thought processes are not aligned to yours anymore, because you might be moving toward the fourth and fifth dimension where you're operating from love, and they are, stepping on each other's toes, and just, everything about the corporate world may now be looking, not so good anymore. So, again, guys, do it in threes if that's the case. Do not stay where you're unhappy. We spend a lot of hours at work every day, and that toxic environment will just eat us alive, okay? All right, so here I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles, guys. The Knight of Pentacles is awesome, okay? This is a very patient person, but also loyal and protective, okay? So this is also somebody who is persistent in life. So there's things going on, though, in your life right now that you're unsure of. You feel like there might be some things, not feel like, and there's also more to it, though, going on in the background that you don't know. There's a part you don't know, and this can be very unsettling, okay? Not knowing, not having all the pieces. But there is a tower moment here for you, unfortunately, and some sadness and feeling left out in the cold. And I'm sending you love and light. This is really going toward a masculine here, all right? And so this, obviously, you're going through a tower moment. This tower moment is very unsettling. It's a really bad time, all right? So sending you love and light. And let's see if I can get more on that and see what is going on, all right? It looks like it has some type of connection to this commitment you're in, all right? Some type of commitment. And you're making a very difficult decision about moving away from this commitment, and you know that you're needing this healing desperately, all right? Desperately needing healing. And I'm seeing the outcome of this once you make this decision. Seeing a lot of happiness coming in for you. Things will start to look better. Not overnight, but at least you're making these moves to start the process, because if you don't make this decision, you will be stuck in limbo until you do make this decision. I feel like whatever you're going through, the situation is not going to change itself until you actually change it. All right, let us see if we have some angelic interpretations today. We have Archangel Gabriel, okay? We're going to start with that. And then we have the Healer of the Ages, okay? And thirdly, we have the Thinking Man. All right, so let's take a look at this layout. All right, we have Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is God uses him to communicate important messages. So I feel like there are some important messages being given to my Aquas today. Okay, this is also about when you need clarity on something, when you need confidence in making decisions. And we just talked about that, right? Somebody's making very difficult decisions today. All right, so this is about confidence as well to make those decisions. And Archangel Gabriel, he gives you, he clears away the confusion so that you can make decisions. So if any of you have decisions that you have to make, or that you've been putting off that you need to make, all right, now is the time, because what they're saying is making these decisions is clearing the way for healing. all right, for healing and putting thought to what needs to be healed. So this is what the angels want us to focus on for the rest of the weekend, at least. You know, think about the things that you need healing from. Think about the things that need change in your life. And then you can pray to Archangel Gabriel if you need clarity, if you need a clearing, and even his help in making decisions. You can ask him for his help. Okay, so that is the reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow.